Did you ever stop to think what did Lyla wish for Gimmi in the London special? Stay with me till the end of this video because after you hear those theories, you will want to rewatch the London special with completely new eyes. Hey beautiful people, I'm Julie and today I'm here to share some of the theories that I crafted since the releasing of Miraculous World London. So let's get going. The first theory is about Lyla wishing for Marinette to had never existed, or that she, Lyla, was Ladybug. I must say that this one goes through everyone's head whenever you hear Lyla Rossi and an absolute wish in the same sentence. This, though, also went through my head watching the special. I mean, it makes sense, right? Mainly if we think about Lyla's personality. She always wanted what Marinette has. True friends, a true family, acknowledgement, and of course, Adrien's attention. Now think this. What if Lyla wished for Marinette to have never existed? This would solve almost all of her problems. Without Dupancheng, there would be no one to expose her lies, neither someone to challenge her, and no one to unmask Lyla when she pretended to be a superhero. However, the price for this wish could be high. Maybe the world could be a disaster without a ladybug. Or worse, someone much more evil could take this role. And even though this is Lyla's dream, she, a person that always planning ahead, wouldn't choose something like that just by pure rage or revenge. Let's skip to the next theory and then you guys can decide which one is better. Another possibility is that Lyla had wished for being Ladybug from the start. Imagine how differently the story would play. Would Adrien have fallen in love with Lyla? Would Chloe and Lina form an unbeatable duo? It's a plausible theory that makes us think about how little changes could affect the entire course of the Miraculous universe. Do I agree? Yes, mainly because the wish is really in line with Snake's villainy and ambitious. And this solves that problem that I talked about living a world without Ladybug. But I think Gimmi can't do something to direct without a huge prize. Maybe the balance between good and evil would be affected, who knows? The second theory came to my mind as a joke, about Lyla wishing for an infinite mom factory just for her. I know that this sounds crazy, but at the same time, there is some truth to it, since Lyla seems to have an unsolved matter with a mother figure. She has mommy issues, guys. Throughout the series, we see Lyla using her own mother to create elaborate lies and manipulate situations. That suggests that she has never had a parental figure. An infinite mommy factor is a way to put it, but this can symbolize Lyla's wish to always have someone available for her, or even many versions of a perfect mom that she can control and use in her lies. This reflects her personality, a person that can't understand not being the center of attentions, and that manipulates whoever is around her to get on top of others. I don't fully agree with this theory, but I love the joke. It's possible that Gimmi realized such a bizarre wish, but the idea behind it, that Lyla wants to control over unconditional attention, makes a lot of sense and it's something that we can see coming from her. But I think that Lyla wishing to end every other timeline is more coherent thing with that we saw in the London special, since she brings a more complex level of understanding about the Miraculous universe. Too complex to be honest. If Lyla or Cerise, I don't even know what to call her at this point, wishes this, it would mean that every event involving Snake and Rabbit Miraculous would be deleted, meaning no second chances, no loopses, and no timeline adjustments. This would be a radical decision and coherent if we consider that Lyla hates not having control over the situation. Think about it, with no alternate timelines, each choice is definitive, with no margin for errors. This would put Marinette and Adrien at a bad place, since any flaw could be fatal. Actually, maybe the families would never even exist. Besides that, the existence of Alex and Bunnix that protects the time flow would be in danger. And this makes total sense, since Lyla is manipulative and likes to eliminate every possible variable that can affect her plans. It makes sense that she wanted to remove the possibility of rewriting the past, making every and each universe definitive, and at the same time putting everyone at her actions' mercy. And this theory would also justify why the timelines weren't deleted in Gabriel's wish and they did in hers. Although, if we go for a simpler or direct side, we can assume that Lyla wants to create a world where her life is less traumatic and overall better. You see, I like this theory because it touches a more emotional matter. Lyla always demonstrated that she has a tough relationship with truth, making up stories to feel better and hide something that is really painful. If she grew up on a traumatic environment or felt like she wasn't enough, it makes sense that her wish is to live in a perfect world where she never went through tough times. The problem with this wish is because it is extremely selfish, resulting in even more terrible consequences. If Lyla creates a new world based only on what she thinks is ideal, what would happen with every other character? Maybe she would keep the people's relationship intact, or would she change it also just to get it better? Probably yes, since these thoughts go right to Lyla's behavior. That's shown in the series. Someone who is desperate to be loved and valued, but doesn't know how to make this the genuine way. Create the perfect world may seem like the solution, but at the end it just reveals the deep scars that she carries. But all those theories have something in common. They show that Lyla's wish probably reflects her need of control, power, and validation. Being erasing Marinette from story, becoming Ladybug, eliminating other timelines, or creating a new world, everything revolves around solving her insecurities and frustrations that the character feels. But there's nothing a good psychiatrist can't solve, right? What most amazes me is that each wish carries a serious consequence, not just for Lyla, but for those around her. So, which of these theories do you think is more likely? Do you have any other idea of what Lyla could have wished for? Comment down below for me. Who knows, I don't make a part 2 of this video. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video. It helps me a lot, okay? Thank you so much for watching this video till here, and hasta la vista!